Hello, Geminis. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is your mid-February, around the 16th to the end of February 2018. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you to those of you who have followed up with me to tell me how you've allowed Spirit to guide you in a path of joy and contentment and happiness. Thank you for those who have referred me to many different people and who have provided my readings as a gift to those you love. All right, I started out with pulling some particular energies. Now know that this is a general reading, so I don't pull everyone's energies. I pull whatever energies I can for this 1/2 hour moment in time. Okay, so if the energies apply, great. If they don't, check your rising sign video or your moon sign video. You can check your rising and moon sign element or sun sign by going to the Googling rising sign calculator or moon sign calculator. Anyway, if you'd like a personal reading for me to draw your personal energies, you can email me at josiek42@gmail.com. The information is listed below. And yes, I have upgraded from $40 for a monthly reading to $45. I'm starting out with the energies of someone who's feeling pretty darn good at this time. They're feeling almost like a kid again. The sun is finally starting to shine in this person's path, and they are coming into a desire to have a meeting, a negotiation with someone else, by which is being represented as a very lucky connection, whether it's finance, whether it's love. Now, some of you have been in a space for a period of time. You're very comfortable there, almost too comfortable. And you're contemplating maybe new paths ahead. Paths that could be tied to a Pisces. Paths that could be tied also to any water sign, Cancer or Scorpio, in their sun, moon, or rising, or chart quite a bit. It could be also that you guys are comfortable where you're at and you're contemplating a new path ahead when it comes to financial prosperity. Now, I'm starting out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to just quick ask Spirit for a word of prayer, please, for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini. For the last 2 weeks of February 2018, please. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to start with the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason, and I'm going to do a circle spread. Now, for this particular spread, I'm going to be asking Spirit for guidance and clarification when it comes to your finances and career energies. Okay, so dear Lord, Spirit, guides, and angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages regarding career and finance energies for the last 2 weeks of February 2018. Okay, yeah, so you guys are shining like the sun for a reason. It may have to do with financial abundance, focusing on maybe your taxes, retirement, however it may apply. Now, in your thoughts or mental aspects position, you've got the Empress energies, the ability with this major arcana and Spirit's assistance to manifest new ideas, new goals, new directions. In your relationship sector, some of you are feeling sad, down, depressed. But Spirit's saying focus on creativity. It's in your creative aspects position of the circle chart that you are celebrating a new solid foundation, a current solid foundation, maybe a new path, like an additional building, an additional business. In your actions position, some of you are down here hiding like this little guy, not wanting to come out and deal with something when it comes to finances. In your emotional aspects position, know that your dreams are coming true. Keep your heart open to keep imagining yourself celebrating what it is you are going to achieve when you achieve it. Subconsciously, you guys have the Emperor energy. So this is about getting clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, so that you can let go of sad energies and move into this prosperous fulfillment. In your practical day-to-day matters position, some of you are wanting to come together with another. Maybe someone at a distance, maybe a business partner at a distance, coming together to maybe sign a contract, but to definitely have a meeting. Know that you have the inner strengths of the Six of Cups to slowly but surely let the memories of the past fall away in this particular deck with the Six of Cups. Because in your actions position, you guys need to, I feel, focus on finances, on moving ahead, coming together with others, building new directions for yourself in however this applies, because this is covering a lot of energies. And you'll have the inner strength to deal with the past. Maybe you're moving forward and letting go of a business and starting something new. Now, in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, maybe 3 from watching this video, some of you are thinking, gosh darn it, I've brought someone into my path and I'm just not sure what I want to do with this. I am succeeding and I'm celebrating and I'm having fun. But does this person maybe want more from me than what I can give? Well, know that you also have the Eight of Pentacles here telling you that you have a lot to give. You have come a long way. You've gone through a lot of experience. And knowledge. We'll just say that. So here you are in the first week and a half to 2 weeks. Thinking about how much energy you've put into a particular path, contemplating how you're going to use your final sword. Are you going to cut away and well, first of all, this is about taking a rest too. Are you going to start a new path? You're going to stay with the path you're on. Remember, you have the Empress energies to manifest a new beginning. And we can always, it doesn't have to be one or the other. We can try to manifest a new beginning while we stay where we're at until we have clarity, right? So in the next few weeks, connect out and celebrate a new business or location with someone else. You can avoid the same pain and anguish you endured in the past if you apply the Queen of Swords energies to, and this is your energies, to speak your truth and be clear about what you do and do not want in your path ahead. Here you are planting that new seed. Spirit is offering you the life renewed acorn to bury the acorn and create a brand new tree. Family tree, business tree, life path tree ahead. This is why you're shining brightly like the sun. Just be careful if you're dealing with someone, and however this applies, who may have an addiction, who may not just be a healthy personality at this time. And you'll identify this person because they're dragging their feet about something. Therefore, they're going to be putting you in a position of, how do I make a choice if I don't have enough information? Do I want to make a choice? Am I good where I'm at or not? So take action to get the information you need to make a decision. Because I see you guys getting really excited about a new path and a new beginning here in the next few weeks. And I think that's what you're going to be celebrating, maybe 3 weeks. But in the outcome position, as you're getting clear, focused, organized, structured, and logical with the Emperor energies, as you're seeing a wish come true, you're maybe being blocked by a little bit of fear. Okay? Because you don't know what lies ahead in this path. But with the Moon card energies, if you wait and just take some time to observe and get clear with, maybe clean up your office space, maybe clean up your life space, and give things a little bit of time here, everything's going to come into the light and it's all going to make sense. And what's going to make sense is that this ending was intended to be anyway. So some of you have been on a path for a very long time, and it's like, for a lot of people, actually, I'm noticing, are coming to the end of a path, and now you're stepping into a new one. So we do lots of new paths in our life. Our path is all about trying new things, going in new directions, because it's like a big playground. Our life path is whatever we want to do with it, whatever we want to manifest in it, we can create in our life great things. And what I'm feeling is, whomever's energies I'm reading, yes, these new paths are going to be, this new path, these new paths, these new ideas, this new direction for sure is going to bring financial prosperity. Yay! So let's add to that spiritual guidance. So dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages regarding Gemini's life path here on Earth at this time on into and through the last 2 weeks of February 2018. Spiritual guidance for those 2 weeks, please. Yes, that's what I was feeling. Time to get quiet. Time to get clear about your finances. Time to get focused. Look into the mirror. As you take time to get quiet, see how far you've come. Who were you meant to be in your path? Your time has started now to become who you've always wanted to, because you have now acquired the knowledge you need to manifest this new beginning. So think about what it is you'd like to manifest, knowing that Spirit is sending in the High Priestess of Earth. Awesome. She's going to guide you when it comes to finances, to prosperity. Look at that. In your thoughts, you're thinking about manifestation, and the High Priestess is there saying, here's the money in this direction. So listen to the signs of the High Priestess of Earth, and she'll guide you towards financial security, prosperity, however it applies in your life. So relationship. In relationship to maybe a business, you're feeling down about having to leave something behind. And that therein lies the reason for the grove energies, where you go out into the woods, into your grove with your couch, your kitty cat, and your blanket, and you just kind of understand that, you know, endings come and new beginnings should be celebrated. This is exciting, because if we come out of a path and we just sit there, we remain in a stagnant energy, which is just boring, right? So in your creative aspects position, you have the Four of Wands energies grounding you when it comes to business and celebrating business. But make sure you check out all the information. Maybe someone's partying too much. Maybe you're celebrating before you have all the information, because you have the fragment energy. So for some reason, you're only seeing the small piece of a big puzzle in your creative aspects position. So it's creatively telling you, right, have fun, but keep your eyes and ears open so you can learn the big picture of the situation. Because in your actions position, you're kind of hiding from a situation about something that you're very passionate about. Go for it. Don't let your fears hold you back, okay? In your emotional aspects position, your wishes are coming true. In the next 5-6 weeks, you're going to be aware of this. 5-6 weeks. Well, I know it's a 2-week reading, but I really do feel like, well, and it may be within the next 2 weeks. Keep your heart open. Your wishes will come true. But when you do see that small piece of that big puzzle, I think you're going to see a chaotic energy. And that's why also you need to take time to be quiet and think subconsciously. Is someone being like the Emperor energies? Are they being a little cold, harsh, standoffish? Or is this you just focused on being clear, organized, logical, and disciplined? If someone is being standoffish and cold, Spirit's saying subconsciously you need to understand that something needs to be let go. Also, when it comes to the Emperor energies, this is you getting clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused, putting together the things that you would take to your next office when you finally figure out what that office looks like, so that you can get excited about letting go, about moving in a new direction. Because look at this new direction is all about coming together with someone else and bringing an old project or path to a conclusion. So in your inner strengths position, it's about letting go of that which was, that you used to love very much, that you were very passionate about, and moving forward like that super strong horse at a very quick pace, realizing the gift ahead. So a message has come in, or will be coming in shortly for you guys when it comes to financial prosperity. You do have the blessing of having time to be taking time and using time to become a little bit invisible and to observe those around you. You're planting something new. It's in a new direction. There may be 3 people involved, 3 contracts, but Spirit's saying, remember, with the obedience energies, at one point in your life, you were very focused about your boundaries, about your goals. You stood strong in what you believed in your own path, but somehow you ended up with a blindfold on, swinging your sword in the dark, feeling off balance. So now it's time to take off the blindfold, to figure out the entire puzzle and how it's going to come together. And then that'll help you to make the right decisions. Just speak with these energies in a very fair and just manner, but speak your truth nonetheless. Because in the outcome position, look at this. By the end of the next 2 weeks, you are stepping in a new direction, but you're worried. There's fear here with the moon twice. But know that when the moon shows up, to me, that's Spirit's way of providing you hope. They're shining hope on the path ahead of you. And as you follow that path, as you listen to their guidance, you will begin to see clearly what you may have been confused about. Remember, they keep saying, plant a new seed in a new direction because the ending to the situation is inevitable. So in a 3-card summary to my left, with the same Wisdom of the House of Night deck, the first card, representing the first week and a half or two as you are manifesting, is the Choices Angel. He's flown in with his white wing and his black wing to tell you it's up to you to make the right choice or the wrong choice. Focus on your individuality. What do you want to manifest in your life? And how are you blocking your path? We all have cycles from time to time. So identify whatever those cycles are in your path. Cycles are something that we do over and over again, always ending up with the same unfulfilling results or fulfilled results. So recognize the cycles, stop them in their tracks, and then decide clearly which direction it is that you feel you are wanting to take a risk in. Because there may be someone around you who has different opinions, and that's fine. Maybe at one point you came together with someone. You were a white cat, they were a black cat, and the two of you figured it were cats. We see things the same, but these cats have led different lives. They have different viewpoints and perspectives. So it's important for you to be honest with others and to be honest with yourself, because I do see here that someone's definitely in denial about someone that they're connecting with and to. Now, I am trying to keep this with business, so there is a small message here I have to bring up. When it comes to love, they're saying there's a reminder here with a tombstone that says don't forget. Don't forget what transpired in the past when it comes to what you're in denial about now. Take an oath to yourself to do things differently, and know that the blessing that will come to you will be in the form of the confidence energies. Meditate on what it is you want to manifest via prayer, and know that Spirit will open the door so that you no longer feel trapped in a situation. They're sending in the High Priestess of Fire, who helps you recognize the steps you need to take when it comes to a passionate new beginning. Something may feel complicated. Remain loyal to yourself first and foremost. In the outcome position, you're finding exactly where it is that you belong. Why? Because you took the time to learn something. Maybe you took some extra training or education, or you just really focused on where it was that you were going and who it was that you were connecting to and with. Spirit's saying ahead of time in the next couple weeks here, congratulations, because you will be achieving success. Yeah, for some of you, they're saying there may be someone or something that's very attractive. You think this person is beautiful all the way down to their core. But they're sending in the High Priestess of Air, who's going to help for you to cut away from people, places, situations, circumstances, environments, and ways of thinking, even if you feel you cannot. So if someone's tempting you, but you've got a strange feeling about it, remember, this is just a time to be playful. You don't need to turn anything into anything in this moment. It's a good time to work on prosperity. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and we're going to head into love and romance. So time stampers, it would be 18 minutes. Well, let's do 19 minutes even. Okay, so here we go. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini for the last 2 weeks of February 2018, or last few weeks, whatever it is. Thank you. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so you guys are focused on finances, and Spirit's saying take that time to become invisible. Think about what it is that you want for sure in this path ahead, because there are deceptive energies here. Someone's not telling the truth about something. Now, In your mental aspects position, the High Priestess of Earth is guiding you when it comes to the dreams, hopes, wishes, goals that you are setting and manifesting for yourself. And Spirit's saying, in the meantime, for those of you who are single, know that it's through your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations that you will come together with a soulmate. So you don't need to worry about that for these next 2 weeks. Pray to Spirit, not for someone, a human with a name, but pray for a soulmate. Just trust in Spirit that they will bring the right person in your direction. So in your actions position, or not actions, I'm sorry, relationships position, some of you are feeling down and sad and depressed about something. Again, Spirit's saying, go and take time to rest, relax, connect with friends. Talk to friends about how you feel. Talk to others about this deceptive person or energy. Because you're only seeing the small piece of a big puzzle when you're getting together and connecting with others. And you're really feeling like there's a connection here that is real and worth exploring. But again, over time, give this time in the next couple full 2 weeks, I'm feeling, until the beginning of March. Because I think the reason some of you are taking the action to kind of hide out and not want to deal with something is that maybe there was just lust and now someone may be hiding out from you. Why? Because there's unrequited love here. Okay, there's not enough attraction or chemistry. So this person's wearing a mask and you guys are trying to get to the truth of a matter, whoever this is. In your emotional aspects position, you are opening your heart to love, happiness, joy, and a wish is coming true. But be careful, because in your emotions position, you do have chaos tied to this partying, this need to get the truth, this need to understand your feelings, and whether or not you should express that love to someone else. I feel as though somebody really wants to, but if love is true, number one, it won't have this chaotic energy tied to you, or that could just be something as simple as just an uncomfortable feeling. But your wish is coming true. I feel like let them make the romantic gesture to you, and then you will have your clarity about your feelings and whether or not they're worth exploring. All right, so subconsciously look at that. You guys are getting clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused, especially when it comes to career. But when it comes to letting go of something, you maybe can't decide. Subconsciously, Spirit's saying, whatever it is that you decide, we will help bring true for you. Okay? But they always are trying to guide you in the path of fulfillment, right? They're like, oh, love and fulfillment and happiness is over here. But we have freedom of choice to kind of just choose what we want, and we do. And when we make a choice, it's a journey, right? And then we can come back to center and say, I learned from this. If we don't learn from that, we go through the journey again, but just with a different entity in the form of a human being. So this whole path is about you learning about your own soul here on earth, right? Other souls are ways to test you to see if you've learned your purpose here on earth. So in your practical day-to-day matters position, there's a coming together and a conclusion in your life. Okay, so I don't know if you're moving to a new business, but if I were to look at these through a love energy perspective, it could be someone at a distance and you will be what you're bringing to a conclusion at some point. Spirit's telling you guys to watch out for codependency. So you or the other person may be addicted to a substance. You may be addicted to a person, place, situation, circumstance, environment, or ways of thinking when it comes to giving so much to someone who carries the Emperor energies. Why would you give your heart to someone who is not connected with you? So it's a time to kind of let the flowers of the past go as you move forward in your own path. And all you have to do is pay attention to the red flags, because the signs will be cautioning you. What are they cautioning you about? They're diagonal to these two: deception and unrequited love. That's why Spirit's saying focus on finances. Now is the time to forgive and learn that other people do not intend to hurt us, right? We're all learning the same lessons in life, but we're learning them in different ways at different times and etc. So Whew. Look at what jumped out. They're saying meditate at this time on that which is going to bring you confidence in your life. That was a very nice message, very appropriate. So release and heal others. We know not what we do. We do not intentionally hurt each other, even though some of us think that we are. Trust in spirit that there will be a commitment in the future. In fact, if it's been a bumpy ride in a relationship, I see that there could even be an engagement. But it now is definitely a time to focus on your finances and just kind of keep your heart open to the connection in your relationship. Some of you really want to get married, and Spirit's saying you deserve love. Just flirt at this time, because part of you hasn't really let go of an ex, is what I just saw. Some of you, the person that you're trying to connect with isn't going to connect all the way with you because they're very devoted to their children and they don't want to add confusion to their family path. And everybody has a right to decide why that is and if that's their choice. I mean, that's how they want to live their path. But for you guys, my goodness, I think a meeting with someone is going to bring a lot of clarity. I think a meeting when it comes to business is going to bring a lot of luck. If it hasn't shown up already, it's going to in the next 2 to 3 weeks. You're going to find yourself in a very financially secure situation. Maybe some of you are even going to be traveling. Maybe some of you are connecting together with someone who is in the Navy, because I see an anchor here. But there's new paths ahead when it comes to financial security. It's up to you guys to speak your truth with others about what you want. Don't live in fear. Move forward towards exactly what you want and pray to Spirit for exactly what you want. Meditate by drawing a picture and writing all the wonderful things and how much money you're going to make on that, and then pray for it. That is what meditation is, and that is how Spirit provides you the energies to manifest. All right, so I thought I saw a card that didn't belong in here. Is that my imagination, or is that... I'm pretty sure I saw that. Okay, so earlier I did. Okay, oh my gosh. This is a solid foundation celebrating something at work, a new location at work, a new location when it comes to home, and this does sometimes represent engagement or marriage. So know that divine timing is working on your guys' behalf. Let people show themselves over the last 2 weeks of February before you move in any direction, knowing that financially you're going to be very secure and fine in your own path. I pulled a card earlier from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild, which is absolutely beautiful. And you guys received the Self-Initiation card in the number 12. So we do have a 3 here again. So I don't know if this is 3 business partners, however it may apply. I'm going to read from the book to give credit to the author. There are many teachers on this path, some humble, some wise, some great companions on your life journey, and some who will enter in and out of your life quickly, perhaps imparting a helpful word or teaching you a more challenging lesson about trusting and relying upon your own wisdom. The greatest teacher is life itself. You can trust your own experiences and know that it is the divine spark within you, the life within you, that is the one true teacher who carries you home in awakened reunion with the divine. How easy to love. The words flow when it's right. I dare not tell you. And right when I read that, I felt that, you know what, you can love someone, but stand back and let them prove their love to you. If it's not there, continue to focus on finances, because finances, believe it or not, can become more fulfilling than a constant desire to love. I don't know. I do know, because I love what I do. I found my purpose. I'm happy. And, you know, now I'm in the conundrum of how do I make sure I give enough time to my family as I'm enjoying what it is that I do. So you go to a higher level when you focus on finances. And love, you know, love comes when you've reached that higher level and you're carrying that bright, beautiful aura. So the card we pulled earlier, your word of prayer, is love. Wow. Okay. Love is the answer to all of my questions. And to close, I'm going to read from the book to give credit to the author. This card reminds you that feeling loved is your true desire, and this very condition is continually offered to you day to day by God, Jesus, and Mother Mary, and the angels. Surround your current situation and relationships with love, which will loosen the bonds of ego attachments. When you pray for love to heal your situation, God sends angels to your side. Mother Mary counsels you to only use loving words when you speak, when you think, and when you write. Avoid pessimistic discussions with yourself or others, as it's essential for you to surround yourself with the highest energy available. By doing so, you'll witness miraculous healings, experience new opportunities, and attract wonderful relationships. So we need to remember that love is all around us. Even when we're alone, we are in love, right? Love is the air we breathe from the minute we wake up, the nature around us, the roof over our head, the food in our mouth. Those things are things that have been blessed to us. We think that we create these things, but they are all blessings, and we need to remember to give thanks to those blessings. When we go out and passionately connect with one another, that's God's way of bringing two energies together to create a family tree, right? And then we tend to that tree the rest of our life as we focus on our soul purpose, on how we can share our soul purpose with the world to find that true inner fulfillment. So I feel like now is a time for you guys to find that true inner fulfillment when it comes to finances, and just think about who it is. Once the passion dissipates, which it always does, you bring them into your love so that you can love them like a family member, brother, sister, father, mother, aunt, uncle, grandparents, your neighbors. They become part of your love. Think about, who is it I'm going to grow old with? Who is it that's going to help me and me them change our diapers? And laugh about it. That is what love truly is. So enjoy the journey of prosperity and take your time to observe. Make sure others prove their love to you. If someone's coming into your life in the last couple weeks or has been on your mind. Thank you for stopping by. And again, if you want a reading, I'm at josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.